I mean, that's kind of what the show is, right? Like, we make noises so people don't fall asleep while they're driving.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, that's more the mana pool than this one, I think.
That's fair. We let people fall asleep because we talk about tournaments that they can't see.
Oh, now I'm sad. Oh yeah, we need some kind of thumbnail, something.
Yeah.
I got
Well, I
nothing.
have my thumbnail.
Oh yeah, what you got?
I got this. It's another one of those phoned in ones. Uh, mm. Ah.
You're up too high.
Mm.
What? Okay, you're kind of. This isn't working.
Yeah, I know. I'm pulling up the thing so I can see it in more real time.
Okay, right
Ooh,
there.
it's got a glare.
Right there is good.
All right. Because
And
like
I
I can see it
guess
on my screen, but seeing it how you're going to crop it is harder because I have to wait for the delay.
yeah, you're also fidgeting, so now it's moved away. Now it's LD man.
I mean, that's funny too. All right. All right.
Okay, right there, and I'll just make that motion myself. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thumbnail.
Wonderful.
All right, so here, as they say, we go.
Hurrah.
Ow, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Monday Night Magic here on twitch.tv/the Mana Pool. That's where I live.
It is.
I am Chewie, as it says under my name, and with me here is the Squee. It says that under him, too.
Minus the, but yes.
Yeah.
That's implied.
So I am, I'm only with Squee because Cluze is in the wilds of West Virginia somewhere.
I mean, that's dangerous. Maybe he's hunting down the last of Danville.
Did it flee to West Virginia?
No, but he's trying to flank it. Gotta sneak in, get that bonus.
He's doing the radio astronomy thing.
That's fair.
And he does what, once a year, twice a year, something like that.
Something like that. Like, no clues. He's either in the mountains or underwater if I don't see him. So,
Yeah.
kind of how you narrow him down.
So, we did not record last week.
True.
And we're gonna tell you why right now.
Hey,
it's weird how that works. So, last week, only a few things happened. The beginnings of the Commander preview started. The Commander previews are done.
yay.
So, if you want to see the cards, they're all in the card image gallery. Link is in the show notes.
That makes sense.
I don't think there's anything we're going to talk about here.
There's a whole mana pool for that.
There is. We covered 2 of the decks last week. We're going to cover the other 2 this week.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But another thing that they did that was really cool this time was every day a new deck was previewed. So, like, all the cards from each deck came out on one day. And then later that night, all the cards got put here in deck lists.
What?
Instead of having to wait for them to show up in the card image gallery tomorrow morning, and then, like, after all the previews, we get the deck list. No, we just got the deck list. Now, you can't mouse over the new cards yet, because they're not in gallery yet, and that's how the system works. But still, you can go here and say, oh, this has Kadina's Silencer. What the hell is Kadina's Silencer? And you go over here, and you go Control F. Oh, it's this card. And there you go. So it was really cool the way they did it this time.
Yeah.
So the 4 decks, just in case anyone is interested in, but not enough to go look it up themselves, there's a Sultai deck that is based around Morph. There's a Jeskai deck based around Flashback. There is a Naya deck that is based around Populate. And a Rakdos deck based around Madness. And there you go.
Yep.
Like I said, if you want to check those out, the links to both of these things are in the show notes. And last week and this week's episodes of the Mana Pool will cover all of the new cards and then take a look at all the reprints. And we had a special guest for last week, and we're hoping to have one this week.
Yay.
So yeah, check that out. So that's a thing that we didn't talk about last week, which took, I don't know, a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Then there was this. They're changing up the way the MPL works. Instead of... Do what?
Le gasp is French for the gasp.
It is. Sort of like le squee is French for the squee.
That's my understanding, yes.
He's down there. The MPL, before all of the matches were played off camera, and then every Saturday there was a recap, like Sports Center type thing.
Yeah.
And that was it.
A highlights reel.
And it kind of sucked.
I mean, the fact that none of us were watching it tells you.
But no, that doesn't, because we don't watch anything. So that...
No, us as in like the people.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're doing things differently. This well, now it's called Split. This Split, because esports. So the core split. Each division plays 1 week. There's a round robin, and they play the first 3 or 4 days of the week, and then on Saturday there's the top 4. And that's that. And all of this, I think, or at least some of it, is actually streamed.
Yeah.
No.
Now that I'm looking at it, the stream is only listed for the Saturdays.
I think once they're played and in the books, the streamers can play them on their streams. Or the players can play them on their streams, is what it was. I think that was the case. So, yeah, then the top 4 is actually played out on Saturday instead of just a highlight reel. So that's pretty cool. Also, they were reseeded based on mythic points. So now we have Pearl and Emerald and Sapphire and Ruby with each with 8 people in them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to read off, 32 names, but, you can find it. Links in the show notes.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's cool. And now, since we took a week off this week, the Pearl division is done, and Carlos Ramal won. Hey!
Congratulations.
So, yeah, he is the winner of the core split Pearl division. I don't actually know what that... Oh, wait. The winner gets a bye to day 2 at Mythic Championship 5. Or V. Mythic Championship Vendetta. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Let's see. And then also last week, there was Magic Fest Chiba, where there was a Grand Prix, as always. And how many people were at this? There were a lot of people at this.
2,316 people playing limited.
2316.
I think that's the biggest event I've seen in a bit.
Wow. That's impressive. But it was limited, so...
Yeah, deck tax. Let's go.
All right, so because this happened in Chiba, which is in Japan, Squee will be reading the names.
Sure. Now, is there a listing of them in order, or are we just going to figure it out from the grid?
I think we're going to do first, and then second, and then third, fourth, and then fifth through eighth. Because otherwise it's too much hassle.
Sure. So first place was Daisuke Nakamichi.
Playing
second place,
limited.
Oh, playing limited. Yes, playing a 40-card deck, we assume, with a massive sideboard.
Weirdo.
Yeah. Second place, we have Kazushige Suzuki. Well done. In the semifinals level, we have Raul Zimmerman and Masahide Ishikawa. In the quarterfinals, we have, in quarterfinal, whatever order, Yuya Hosokawa Joe So, pretty cool. Shota Yasuoka and Keita Kawasaki. Congratulations to all of you and your limited prowess.
But we're not saying your prowess is limited.
No.
Obviously,
Your
'cause you did
prowess
really
at
well.
limited. Yes.
That's still a thing that trips me up every once in a while, because way back in the day when Squanto was playing Magic, I said, "Hey, let's build a sealed deck and work on your limited skills," but I didn't capitalize limited, so he thought I was calling his skills limited, and he got all pissy with me until I realized.
And then he quit the mana pool and never came back.
This was actually way before the mana pool.
Yeah.
But
Right,
still,
so
it was really
since
fun.
you're showing it, I want you to scroll down to the stories and go to the second picture. Yeah, just on that page. Just keep scrolling down. Looks like the Twitter feed. Now, how much do you think a Johnny wants that cup noodle?
I would say he wants it pretty bad.
That is a hungry kitty.
Because these guys are standing in the way. Yeah, the winner,
There's
by
a
the
giant
way.
stack of cup noodle, and a Johnny is all about that.
Yeah, the winner got a year's supply of cup noodle.
It's like a $10 value.
It's but he got 360 cups of noodles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Johnny
if
really
that's...
wants that stack of noodles. I just love this picture.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but he can eat like Bill said. That's probably like a what, 360 pieces. It's probably like a $36 value.
Yeah. Cup Noodles is known for its efficient calories and for its ridiculous product placement in Final Fantasy 15. But
oh yeah,
there's an entire quest where you get the ultimate ingredients for Cup Noodles. You have to fight like a giant bird if you want to have chicken flavor. Like, really. But yeah.
All right then. And finally, last week,
yeah.
Hey, the Red Bull Untapped finals happened. You remember we talked about this a month or so ago? Further back than that, there were going to be some online qualifiers and some live qualifiers.
Yeah.
And it all pared down to 8 people. And they were at the Red Bull Gaming Sphere in London. And apparently this whole finals event was really freaking sick.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but Lino Bergold won, playing Bant Scapeshift. He beat Ricardo Beja in the quarterfinals. Then he beat Javier Dominguez in the semis. And then he beat Thomas Holzinger in the finals.
That's a good way to win.
Where's the... Oh, there's no bracket. Oh.
The bracket's in that tiny little picture at the top.
Yeah, which I clicked on and it's not a thing. So we'll scroll down. Okay, so Lino won. Thomas Holzinger was on Bant Ramp to get second. Javier Dominguez was on Bant Scapeshift in third. Jose Neves was on Esper Hero in fifth. Ricardo Beja was on Orzhov Vampires in fifth. Anton Desmet was on Jund Dinosaurs. This is a hell of an event to bring dinosaurs. That's pretty awesome. In sixth, Alec. I screwed up his name already. I screwed up the easy part. Squee.
Yeah. Hey, it's sixth. This is your thing. Just roll with it.
It's seventh.
Oh, well then. You were due.
Alex Majlaton won 7th place. He won 7th. I guess he won it from
that's an accomplishment. Don't you take that away from him.
With Bant Scapeshift. And then Luca Saminato was playing Naya Feather. Huh, neat.
Interesting choice.
So there you go.
You think like a Minotaur deck would have an advantage in a Red Bull tournament?
Maybe.
Like, if you just showed up with like mono red Minotaurs, would they just give you something? Even if you don't win? I mean, this is all about product placement, right?
But they would all have flying, right? Because Red Bull gives you wings.
I mean, they won't have it out of the box, but you give it to them, yeah. It'd be full of artifacts and stuff. It'd work out.
Yeah. So, hey,
you
congrats
to... the code.
Jesus. So, congrats to Lena Bergold for winning this high-profile thing in Europe. That was pretty sweet. apparently, from all accounts that I've seen. And that would have been the end of the show.
That would have been the very short show we would have done last week. It would have taken longer because Cluze would have been here and we would have inevitably gotten on a tangent, but that's really the content.
Yeah. So, recording time is now just under 15 and a half minutes. That's why we didn't record last week.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about stuff that happened, that has happened since then, shall we?
In the past 7 days.
It's still not much, though, so...
Correct.
You know. At some point, I don't know when this was announced, but hey, the Magic Weekend Commander is coming up in your local game stores. So it's the 24th and 25th of this month, so that's weekend after this one. Yeah.
I like the breakdown of primary audience and secondary audience on the right.
Yeah, well, it's Wizards Play Network, so this is...
Yeah, I know. It's just... Yeah. I'm always entertained by those.
But, yeah, this coincides with Commander 2019. And there's a special Commander variant you can play. Any player that purchases and uses an unaltered Commander 2019 deck can begin the game with up to 3 legendary creatures from that deck in their command zone. Ooh. I don't actually know how any of this works because it doesn't really say. But they're recommending that if you complete the achievement card, you could get a promo pack. And this is the promo packs that stores have to give away now. Remember those? Yeah, we've talked about those many times. So it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Like, let's check out the achievement cards. Cast 3 instants and sorceries in 1 turn. Recite flavor text in the voice of your commander.
That is mandatory regardless of event.
Offer a high five to an opponent if you each control 2 or more legendary permanents. Nice. What's over here? It's the same way. It's just on both screens. Okay.
I like how it's offer a high five so you're not obligated to actually high five them.
Yeah, just up top, bro. And bro goes.
I'm not touching you.
You still go. I'm still checking it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. If you do the in-store events, that sounds neat. Go get it. Now again, the format thing, the special 3 commanders at once is a recommended thing. Don't do that if it's not what your store is doing. That's just what they're saying here on the Wizards Play Network.
That should be clarified when you're starting.
Chat asks, how do we know what their voice sounds like? I mean, with some of them, you just know.
Some of them seem pretty likely.
Yeah. Okay, then.
I mean, yeah, if your commander is Omnath, then the sound is om nom 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 nom.
Wow.
That's just the noise it makes. Like, it's known.
That's weird. Let's go back to some tournaments.
Sure.
Like, GP Minneapolis was this weekend. Apparently there were 981 players there. Because it says it right there. I highlighted it.
That checks out then.
Let's see here.
This constructed nonsense.
Yeah, this was modern.
I wonder what deck's going to be the majority.
Yeah, about that. So let's check out the Day 2 archetype breakdown, shall we?
That sounds like a thing we'd look at.
All right, so we've got Hogaak at, this is Day 2, mind you, just under 20% of the field. 33 decks. Mono Red Phoenix, which is still not as high as I was expecting. Mono Red Phoenix was 10% of the field with 17. Burn and Tron were both at 13. Jund at 12. Eldrazi Tron at 11. Urza at 10. And then it drops to single digits from there. And there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Blue-White Control, Humans, Counters Combo, Mono Red Prowess, Goblins, Hardened Scales, Mono White Eldrazi, Blue-Red Phoenix, Spirits, Affinity, Death Shadow, Dredge, Merfolk, Red-Green Prowess, Scapeshift, Amulet Titan, Black-Green Midrange, Black-Red Ball Lightnings. What? Bring to Light, Niv Mizzet, Goryo's Vengeance, Mardu Pyromancer, Neoform, Red-Green Phoenix, Red-Green Land Destruction, for those that don't want friends, Storm, Turbo Frog. Don't know if that, I think that's right, actually. Twiddle Storm, Ask your parents. And Unexpected Tron. No idea what that means.
And the Beast Father, Aaron Goodwine. Ah, Stark did it too. Wonderful.
Say, did you?
We're on the same page there. Excellent.
Because I saw that as you said it.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
No, Stark, this is good. We got a synergy bonus. It worked out.
It's true, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I could have, offered to, get your degree.
You can major in business management or accounting.
TV VCR repair.
But yeah, Hogaak was under 20% of the field, which again is way lower than I was expecting, but still.
But also nearly double the second place.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
It's a field that's this diverse in its top 32, but it still has so much concentration at the top.
Well, this...
Or top 171, I guess, now that I'm actually looking at it, yeah.
So that's the metagame breakdown. There we go. Words, talking.
Yeah, words, numbers. Metagame.
So let's go look at these top 16 deck lists, shall we?
Sure, man.
Oh, look, and they're in order. Oh! Wait, are they? Is this actually right? I know it says first. Yes, that's the guy who won. Yay.
I believe so. Well, live that dream.
So Justin, I'm going to butcher this. Plocher. Ploker.
Justin
P. Is playing the Hogaak deck, but it's a little weird. It's got a Hedron Crab. It mills you.
Yeah, you can pick yourself.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just didn't expect to see the little dude contemplating a Hedron. Here. It's also got Altar of Dementia. Because screw you, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's him. He won. Good job. Well done.
Checks out.
Jonathan Corzo had second with more different Hogaak.
It's true.
Dang.
No Hedron Crabs this time.
No, instead we've got Lotleth Troll.
Oh, it's that guy. That makes sense.
As the thing I didn't expect to see today.
It
does make sense.
Makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah. All right. Ryan Overturf in third was playing Mono Red Prowess. So you wouldn't say he has limited prowess.
No, this is modern prowess.
Diego, hang on. Barbagelata.
Barbagelata.
One of those. Is playing
or
Hogaak
Bagel Otta.
With neither of those two other things. I see Golgari Thug here. I didn't see a Golgari Thug anywhere else, did I? I did not. Okay.
If you don't see the Golgari Thug, he's probably singing up on you.
There's just a gazillion different ways to throw ass loads of cards into your graveyard, so...
Yeah, it's flavored to taste.
In fifth place, we have Zach Dunn, who is running Hogaak.
You're not going to survive this format, dude.
Hedron Crab and Altar of Dementia. So this is more like the first place deck. Lucien Longlace running Burn. Oh, Cluze isn't here. I was waiting on Cluze to go Burn.
No. Somewhere right now, he's still saying it. He just doesn't know why.
Oh, he knows why.
He better know why. He knows what time it is.
But yeah, this is Modern Burn. Nothing to see here. It isn't. Nope.
Da Burn.
Peter Ward in seventh is running Hogaak.
Yeah.
With Caustic Caterpillar.
Ha.
As a one of in the main.
It's like no one's favorite Spider-Man villain.
Also, Glowspore Shaman. Enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. You may put a land card from your graveyard on top of your library. Oh, I legit don't remember this card. But again, a gazillion ways to do things.
That's when your Hedron Crab is too mainstream.
I guess the Caustic Caterpillar is to get rid of Leyline of the Void?
Probably.
Probably.
It makes sense. Like, that is a card that people would put in to try to beat you, so.
Yeah. And as we mentioned at the Mythic Championship, it doesn't help.
Not enough.
So let's see. And finally, rounding out the top 8, Steven Tuchek is running Humans.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Humans. With nothing really to see here that you wouldn't expect. So.
Yeah.
All right. Looking through the rest of the top 16, there's an Eldrazi Tron, Hardened Scales, Mono Red Phoenix. Mono Red. Wait. Oh, yeah, there are 2 in a row. Mono Red Phoenix.
Yeah.
More Hogaak. What is going on here? This one's all creatures and lands. Lot left trolls.
You see, Lightning Axe is my favorite creature.
Oh, wait. No, here they are. Okay. Huh. It's running Stinkweed Imp instead of the Golgari Thug.
Well, like, you know, when you leave your Lightning Axe back to block, you can attack all them Stinky, so.
It's true. I wonder what Faithless Looting's power and toughness are.
I don't know what they are, but I'm pretty confident partway through you'll find out.
It's true. More Mono Red Phoenix. More Hogaak. And anything interesting here? Lotleth Troll and Glowspore Shaman in this one, okay. And then finally, Merfolk in 16th.
Fish.
Benthic Biomancer? Okay.
So, is it just me or does Benthic Biomancer sound like a Turtles in Time level?
Benthic
Like, you can kind of hear it in your head, right?
3 a.m.
Benthic Biomancer. Neon Knight Riders.
And Mara Regere is something that one of the turtles yells when he gets hit. Like,
Oh, Mara Regere.
okay then.
Yeah. That's all we've got for you this week. I'm sorry, people.
So let's see. 1, 2. We're counting throat noises. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the top 16. So it's still not horrible. But if you go to social media is convinced that Hogaak is like the second coming of Combo Winter, and it needs an emergency ban right the hell now. And, well, here's what Aaron Forsyth has to say about that. We aren't going to be emergency banning anything. There are scheduled BNR announcements. The next scheduled announcement is on 8/26. So, yeah. It's not bad enough to warrant the emergency ban. They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
They've only ever done it once and a half times.
I mean, you know.
So, and even the halftime was an amendment to an already coming announcement.
Yeah.
Like, Memory Jar was the only time that there was ever an emergency banning of any sort. So, like,
we're not there.
We're not there, and it's really not as bad as people seem to want to make it out to be. Just looking at the actual metagame for day 2, the reason everyone is all about this is because it is bad. It's almost certainly getting banned, right? They have to, right?
I don't see a scenario where they don't.
It has to, right?
Like, it is checking every box I've ever seen used to justify banning a card from out the gate. And they've already banned another card to try to let this one work. And I don't see it.
Ooh, I wonder if they'll give Bridge from Below back.
I think they probably would. Because Bridge from Below wasn't destroying the world before.
True.
So I think they'd probably give Bridge back and they'd just take away Hogaak.
Yeah. But the reason everyone's freaking out about this is because next week is GP Vegas.
Right.
Which actually is going to have video coverage. Which everybody has been crying that there isn't video coverage. So all you people that have been crying, you better watch it.
Yeah, if you don't tune in, they're just gonna accept that they can't make you happy and go back to what they want to do.
But yeah, it's the weekend before the ban restricted list update, I think, or 2 weeks. But it's the last big event right before it,
Yeah.
and the last big modern event that is. So it is kind of awful that you only get this many modern GPs, and a non-insignificant percentage of those are destroyed by the throat noise.
Yeah.
But they're not destroyed by the throat noise. They're just inconvenienced by the throat noise. It's okay. Like, they understand it's bad, but it's not end of the world bad. Think about it from a logistics perspective. So many people are already going to GP Vegas, and they're all doing their testing and everything.
We know this is the most played deck, so it's
this
not gonna.
Format. Yeah.
Yeah, in this format, it's not going to influence a small number of people if they suddenly decide, we're not doing that.
Yeah, if you suddenly announce, okay, this is bad, you can't play it anymore, you screw all those people.
Yeah.
And that
is a way bigger feel bad than a tournament that confirms the theory.
Like, do you guys remember when they had to ban cards in Standard and everyone was like, well, this makes it to where you don't want to buy or play Standard because stuff's going to get banned. What if stuff got emergency banned?
Yeah.
Like, that's a really bad precedent. I really wish they hadn't had to do that once in the past.
Like, if it were posting greater than 50% of the field numbers, rather than like 20% of the field numbers right now, in terms of like, making it to day 2, then it'd be different. I think at that point they probably would legitimately consider doing it. I still wouldn't like it, but I'd agree if they did it. But it's not. It's 20%. It's, maybe 30%. Like, not great, obviously a problem, but not take away the trust that we have in the banned and release schedule or banned and restricted schedule. So, like, we're not there. And if we have this big tournament and it runs all over that tournament, then yeah, confirmation, it'll go away. But for right now, this is the thing of the moment. We're going to watch it happen.
Yeah, it was said in the Manipool Discord server that the genius level play is for no one to play it at GP Vegas, so it misses the ban hammer. Which I don't think is the case. I'm pretty sure it's getting banned, whether no one plays it or not.
See, it's the genius level play to say that and then play it.
And then play it.
Haha! You didn't sideboard for me. I will destroy all of you with my graveyard.
So, yeah, as much as Magic players bitch and moan about, like, confidence in formats and in things, and then those same people cry for an emergency ban, which is the least confidence in anything thing that could be done, like, pick one.
I don't think you would have... Like, all the people that are really pushing for this emergency ban are going to be the same people who would lose their minds if it happened. Like, if you're looking for something to have, heavy emotions about, you're going to pick it one way or the other anyway. We should let this play out because keep in mind, we're going to have fairies in Standard again. You can only swing that hammer so much. Like, save it for when you need it.
Exactly.
I still remember fairies in Standard. We didn't ban it, and it hurt.
That's because it wasn't...
It wasn't actually bannable, but it felt bad. So get used to a deck being better than other decks.
I mean, I don't think they're going to be the same kind of fairies. So it's
no, they're not. They know better. But we've been through formats where there's an obvious best deck before. That doesn't mean you ban it. It just means you play knowing that's the best deck.
But that does mean that a bunch of tryhards on Twitter bitch about it constantly.
Yeah.
Which is where we're at. So, hey, if you're one of those, stop. You're not helping.
You're not giving us a hot take when enough people are already agreeing with you. So just chill.
Yeah. So, wait, is that it?
I've got like a bug blog that's funny, and that's about it. Do you
Is
want
that?
some funny bug blog antics?
Oh God, that is it. Okay, yeah, let's do the funny bug blog antics because those are always good.
I mean, I laughed at this one, so I'm not going to read all of them because there's a bunch. But yeah, if you want to pull that up and scroll down, I'm just going to skip straight down to gameplay because that's where the funny stuff always is. Um, Opponents playing lands owned by the controller of City of Traders will incorrectly trigger it. How's that for a drawback? City of Traders is noteworthy for when you play another land, sacrifice City of Traders.
So wait, if
your opponent has a City of Traders out and you play a land, presumably it still sacrifices.
wait, opponents playing lands owned by the control. So if you snatch a land from your opponent somehow and play it,
I don't actually know how an opponent plays a land
plays
that
a land,
you
yeah.
control because it's not usually playing at that point, but I'm sure there's a way. But it's still pretty funny to me. Yeah.
But either way, what's happening is your opponent plays a land, and then you have to sacrifice your City of Traders.
How's that for like a 3-for-1 nonsense?
Right?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. The other one that was entertaining to me was conceding while you control a spell you do not own will cause the spell to be removed from the game entirely. I love when things interact with conceding. Like, what does that even do?
Oh, I guess if you're playing like a multi-round thing, like you
guess.
concede game one while you're casting that spell of your opponent's.
Yeah.
And now they don't have that card anymore? What?
like this is like the equivalent of you've got an enchantment stealing their dude, and then you concede and you just pick up all the cards on your side, shuffle them up, and walk away. And they're like, can I have that back? And you're like, what? No, don't do that, by the way. Like, I don't know. Maybe this matters in like a group setting, but I still find it funny. Just like anytime something doesn't interact with conceding, well, that's just a funny problem. Likewise, if a player concedes when a creature is attacking them, that creature will incorrectly still trigger abilities that require it to deal combat damage to a player. Maybe these are just related to group stuff.
What? So like 4-player commander games or something?
Yeah. Like, well, I'm done. And they're like, well, we're just going to pretend that my dude hit you in the face before you quit because I really want that trigger. Like, nah, my face wasn't there anymore. It left. But,
that's awkward.
Yeah.
I also like how vague like this one is. Ugin the Spirit Dragon interacts incorrectly with tokens that exile permanents.
So specific.
I wonder what interacts incorrectly means.
I have to assume that Ugin just like shoots him the bird. Like, why would you do that, Ugin? Ugin is like, I am the jailer.
And Kazul Tyrant of the Cliffs got a major buff.
Yeah.
He makes an ogre creature token even if its triggered ability cost is paid. And the reason you pay the triggered ability cost is so they don't get the ogre.
Yeah.
So
that's a hefty buff. Suddenly that's like an 8/7 for 5 in red, right? Just split over 2 dudes.
Huh.
It's like some broodmate tyrant. Terrifying.
But don't concede, because then they'll come to your house and make you pay the mana.
I mean, like, if you concede, then you'll actually remove Kazul from everything, right? Didn't we determine that? There's no telling what concession does. Maybe that's how you bring down Hogaak. You just have to wait for the right time, and then you band it. That'll do it. And take out their City of Traders while you're at it.
Yeah.
Like, just all the way through. Just ruin their deck. and then steal their credit card number. Wait, don't do that.
Wow.
There are issues with the undo feature when casting spells with multiple modes. There are issues. There sure are.
There sure are. Magic Online.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of other stuff in here, but like those are the funny ones for me.
Those are pretty funny.
So yeah, I think we're done. How's that for a short show, even though it's 2 weeks of content?
Wow, yeah, we're sitting at 40 minutes right now
This is weird.
with just nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Well then, I guess we'll wrap up. So, you can find me on Oh no, go ahead.
There will be more next week because the Star City Richmond
Yeah.
is next week, so at least we'll have that. When is hang on. Tournaments. Here we go. Nope, this is coverage. Where is Jesus? Where is
Look at you looking for stuff.
Where's the schedule?
So ambitious.
No, you have to go to a completely different website. So it's CFB
Yeah, you do.
Events is where you find the schedule. Okay, here we go. Full schedule. Oh my god. Look at this 90s ass website too. Look,
Birmingham.
Wait, look, this is the main page of CFB Events. Hang on, we're backing it up.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is this Hidges for anyone else? I'm just asking for a friend.
I mean, it does kind of look like something that WordPress would not tell its family about.
There we go. Okay, so coming up. Oh, we've got Birmingham
Yes.
this week or this weekend too. So yeah, we've got more Modern this weekend. So you'll get to hear me clear my throat a lot more.
That's true. You will possibly die. Like, get some lozenges.
I have lip balm. Does that count?
I mean, you probably don't want to put that in your throat, but you do you.
Fair enough. Oh. Rechargeable AAA?
I mean, is it as good as disposable? I mean, it's better for the world, but is it better for charging?
I don't know.
Also, are you compatible with AAA? You strike me as a AA kind of guy.
I appreciate that. It's because I have such boundless energy, let's say.
Yeah, it's because you remind me of a remote.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, you make TV better. How's that?
Yay!
Hurrah! But yeah, also like then they'll have Vegas the week after that. So I'm pretty confident like we've got an okay upcoming schedule. Like maybe not a show around Labor Day. We'll see how we're doing. But otherwise, we've got tournaments every week for a bit, so we should be around. But yeah, I think that's kind of the near future. So you can find me on Twitter at SqueeGoblinAbob. There's no I in Goblin because I think it left with Cluze. It might just be following Cluze around doing a dance from a video that I sent him that made him uncomfortable because I sent him Wuthering Heights with Kate Bush, and that entertained me how he reacted. You can find that on Twitter. Other than that, you can find me at DragonCon. As mentioned, I will be at DragonCon on Labor Day weekend. So the wonderful world of Hotlanta. So if you're going to go to that, let me know. Just send me a message on Twitter or tag me or something, and we can hang out. It'll be great. I think that pretty much covers what's going on. Like I haven't had any movies lately, so I don't have anything to talk about there. I'm kind of trekking my way through stuff I've been missing on Netflix for a while. So one of my goals is to catch up on all the Netflix Marvel shows before I go to DragonCon because there are just so many of them that were released in rapid succession. So,
I finished Iron Fist season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to watch. I think it's Daredevil and then Punisher and then Jessica Jones in that order.
Yeah.
I think that's the right order.
I think that's the right order.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I've started all of those shows and not finished any of them yet because Every time I sat down to start them, things came up, and now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back. Gonna just watch Daredevil, then watch Punisher, then watch Jessica Jones, and then all of that'll be wrapped up. So hopefully I'll be able to make my way through all of that over the next few weeks, because I don't really want random person in line at DragonCon to spoil things for me, since I've avoided it so far. We'll see. But yeah, that's my nonsense. Cluze isn't here, but if he was, he would be yelling at a cloud, which is why I chose that picture earlier. And now go Chewie.
Who, me?
It's you.
Yay, I live here.
It's the one over there.
Yay. So, yes, you can find me on Twitter at the Manapool. You can find me streaming right here at twitch.tv/themanapool, where I stream, let's see, well, this month there's going to be a lot of Hearthstone, because the new set came out, and I'm making the push for Legend. It's not going well. I made it to rank 5, and I've hit a brick wall.
That's a rough deck.
Yeah. I can't win more than 2 games in a row without losing 2 games at rank 5. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter what I'm playing. If I'm playing Control, I run into all the aggro decks. If I'm playing aggro, I run into all of the decks that counter that have like 15 AoEs. I don't understand. And it's not just playing on stream. It's like sitting on the couch playing on my phone. Nope, can't win there either.
Huh.
Usually when I get stymied on stream, if I'm playing without an audience, I just win. But no, I can't win. Well, at least I can win now, but then I lose. And so my rank doesn't move up. I don't know what's going on. It's awful.
Oh, do you know something that you have been winning at, though?
Not me personally, no.
So, this is episode 663.
Yeah?
There are only 662 episodes of The Simpsons. This show has overtaken The Simpsons for number of episodes.
That's impressive. And
yeah.
Vaguely terrifying.
A little bit.
Haven't they been running for like 1,000 years, roughly?
Yeah, but they only do like 26 or so episodes a year. We don't take the summer off.
Although, judging by the content for the last 2 weeks, maybe we should.
Maybe we should take time off. But, yeah, we have overtaken number of episodes.
Huh. Neat.
Random trivia.
All right, then. What was I talking about? Twitch, right. So, yeah,
Twitch.
I'm streaming Hearthstone here. I also play Dota Underlords here. You can play with me. And I play whatever else comes to mind, really. I stream here. So, plus the Manapool and Monday Night Magic, of course. Don't forget those.
Of course.
Over on youtube.com/themanapool is where anything that wants to get turned into video gets turned into a video.
That makes sense.
I recently, finally, after 6 months of videos and 71 episodes, finished Super Smash Bros. Ultimate: The World of Light. It took 71. 71. I'm impressed.
That's a long time.
But I got through it, and it was awesome. I loved playing it every second, and actually enjoyed working on the videos every second. So, yeah, if you need some background noise, it's a hell of a playlist. I'm just saying. It's a hell of a playlist.
With such enthusiasm.
There is much enthusiasm. Also, I am almost done with the Messenger's Picnic Panic DLC. The last video I actually uploaded to YouTube. It's up for the lifeguards today. Today? I think today, yeah. So that will be finished in another day or two. I've got more Hearthstone going up. Right now, the Hearthstone videos that are going up are a deck showcase of a bunch of new decks that were that popped up in the first couple days of the format. There we go. And I've got some Human Fall Flat that I played with Steph that is adorable, that needs to go up, and an entire run-through of Titan Souls that I haven't touched yet. So these are all things that will be going up on the YouTube channel very soon now, since I'm done with Smash and with the Messenger. Plus the occasional Dota Underlords video, of course, because I love that game. And that's that for the YouTube stuff. So yay! Hey, if you want to help support what I do with this insane amount of content, because hey, at least one YouTube video goes up every day, and I stream like 5 days a week, and there's the 2 audio podcasts, and this is all just me that does all this, that makes all this content happen, that produces all this content.
I've been to his home. There are no Oompa Loompas. I checked.
I would love to have a couple Oompa Loompas right about now. But yeah, there are a variety of ways to do it. If you shop at humblebundle.com, you can use my link, my partner link, which is down in the description of however you're listening to this, it's down in the description, where I get a percentage of anything you buy using my link. That's bundles, games in the store, anything. So use that. I appreciate it. You can go just watch videos. You can subscribe on Twitch. You can use Twitch Prime. If you have Twitch Prime, you get 1 free subscription every month that you should totally give to somebody like me. Hi. The most direct way to help is to go to patreon.com/themanapool and sign up to become a lifeguard, where you can get a variety of perks. Please do that, because due to various issues, I've lost a significant chunk of that for next month. Like, a couple people lost jobs and whatnot, so my actual monthly income has gone whoop, and I'm a little concerned. So, hey, feel free to check that out. You get a variety of perks. The uncommon lifeguards get early access to all the YouTube videos and to Manapool episodes. The rare lifeguards get access to the odds and ends, all the stuff recorded before and after both Monday Night Magic and the Manapool, which is uncensored and unfiltered, and it's just behind-the-scenes nonsense of us talking about whatever comes to mind or planning what's on the show or whatever. I'm way far behind on those, but they will be coming out relatively frequently.
In the future.
And what else? I'm missing something. Oh, right. The Mythic Lifeguards get the sponsorship shout out on both podcasts and on the end screen for all of the YouTube videos. So I would like to thank my Mythic Lifeguards. Here we go. Jason Doan, Kim Ho, Andrew Hunt, Al, Lance Delicious, Timu Hellas Haryu, Connor Kennedy, John Morris, Alex Gonzalez, Jeff Spencer, Stuart Slaw, PJ McMullen, Sophia Bertain, Casey, Faye and Says, Danny Liao, Cody Buckowing, Jake Jansons, Jason Kaus, Gothic Man, Brian DeLucci, Stark Maximum, John Parker, Violet Moon, Aleph Cat, Dan Holm, Bartle, Sarah Jane, and the Beast Father Aaron Goodwine. I did it. I did it.
Da-da-da-da.
I didn't take a breath.
You didn't even die.
I kind of feel like it.
Yeah, but you didn't break a rule.
Yeah, right. Fair enough.
You practiced earlier with that, warm up.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Whew. So yeah, that is the lifeguard list. So thank you all very much. I quite literally couldn't do it without you. But now we're done with Monday Night Magic number 663. I think Cluze will be back next week, right? Is he only missing this week?
I believe so. I think he'll be back next week.
I think so. So
when he gets back, we have to convince him stuff happened in Legacy, even if it didn't.
I mean, he knows nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, probably true.
So, what was that? Lamp Poster's now following. Hey, thank you very much. Welcome to the pool.
Haha.
Okay, it just popped up on my phone, too. Yay. But yeah, so this has been Monday Night Magic number 663. Thank you all, Hiccup, so very much for joining us, and go play some Magic. And there's 10th Tech Priest with the 12th month in a row resub. Shut up, Pass Chewie! Okay, we're gonna go now.